But yeah, so far, what I've done is there will be little tests as we learn a lesson, but it's not, graded tests. It's basically, seeing what you grasp and everything, so that way the instructors know to go over it again or something like that. But, I'll write down, everything that I didn't know, write that down and study that. I don't focus too much on everything that I do know because I don't want to overthink something. But what I've also been doing is on the Quizlet app, I've been putting down everything that we'll go over, like everything, and then go over it that way. Also, I've been taking notes from the different modules and everything that we have. Basically, my best advice so far is to take notes and actually study them. Don't focus too much on everything that you already got a grasp on. Focus on the things that you're unsure about and get clarification. Don't be afraid to ask your instructors because that's their job. They're there to, help us get through training. They don't want us to fail. All right, I know location has changed. I'm currently in my, setup for class, but back to what I was saying, they're not there to have us fail or, trick us up. They do provide all of the tools necessary to succeed. It's just on you to utilize those tools. Now, for me personally, I don't know, maybe this is a good thing, maybe this is a bad thing. I haven't found that I needed to do a lot of study. Like I've done, I've watched other people's videos or their, where they explain their experience on it. And, a lot of it, they've always said, study and you'll be up all hours studying and waking up early just to study. I've taken the advice of the instructors themselves because they said one of the important things that you need to do is rest. And I feel like that has very, very much helped me because I haven't been waking up exhausted and questioning everything, like not remembering anything. I've actually guys, in case you didn't know, my previous job that I had left for flight attending, I worked second shift, so I didn't wake up until like 12 p.m. I didn't wake up until then. But for this class, and I'm planning on doing, early morning type of flights, I have been able to get up, and that's just because I make sure that I go to sleep early enough so that way I have enough rest, and I've been actually able to naturally wake up early even before my alarm wake me up. So that's one of my biggest things, rest. But back to what I was saying, I really haven't had to study hard. Like I've been able to, if they tell us something and I wasn't sure of it, I'll write it down or I'll take notes from modules and everything. And it's like, once I see it, I see the answer, I write it down. It's like, now I know it, or I can remember it. I know my issue is I kind of second guess myself, but I have been getting better with it because sometimes your first answer is the correct answer. But yeah, so far, honestly, I'm liking it. That was this one module last night that my whole group, everybody was saying why is it so long? It was supposed to be only 15 minutes long, but I finished it in 2 hours. So that time lied. That was this one module. It really got my attention because it was basically on, working first class. I'm not gonna say all of the details, but it definitely sparked my interest because I'm like a visual person. So it's like, if you go into detail on something, it's like I could see myself there. So going over that, it was like, wow, this is what it's gonna be like. I like this. Also, I found out my base, it wasn't officially announced to us. One of my classmates, you know, I woke up to the text thread about bases and everything, and I'm like, what did I miss? Like, was there an announcement or something? So they said how to go and see it, and I saw it. My base, I'm gonna say parentheses right now because they haven't officially announced it to us, but my base is Chicago. It's okay, only because, you know, I'm from Chicago. I really didn't want Chicago because I really don't want to commute, but, you know, I am, like, as soon as they tell us when we're able to put in our transfer bids, I will try to transfer here to DFW. But, you know, at the same time, I kind of figured DFW, I wasn't going to get it. My fingers was crossed to get it, but I kind of figured I wasn't going to get it because it seems like DFW is a large base and a high seniority type of, you know what I'm saying. It's a big base for all of these different airlines, and everybody wants DFW. I know that, you know, our seniority doesn't go off of the whole aviation industry, is just our airline. But I'm just saying, as an example, like anywhere I go, that was going to be a high chance that DFW was not going to be my first base ever. But of course, I'm going to make the best of it. I am able to, though, as long as my base is in Chicago, I'm able to get my Polishes and ribs that I've been craving. So I'm looking at it like that. So that has been the update so far. My last clip will be after day 5 to let you guys know how I did on my test. Hey guys, so today is Thursday. This is our technical day 6. So this is after our test day, which was day 5. And I passed. I am so happy. I did mentally like say to myself, wherever results I get on this first test tells me how I should prepare or what I should do for the rest of the test. So I passed, but I didn't like my score because I passed with the exact grade that we needed to pass with, which was a 90%. Of course, I'm not ungrateful for it because, you know, there's people who has gone through this journey and gotten dismissed because they couldn't pass a test, or they had to take retakes in order to pass a test. So that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm very happy that, you know, I passed and don't have to take a retake. Like, that's mainly what I'm happy for, honestly. But of course, you know, everybody, they want a 100%. But at the same time, I'm looking at it like, if it was a 100-question test and I got the 5 missed questions that I got, then I would be like a 98, something around there, 95 probably. But of course, it was like, it was less questions, so missing 5 was the exact amount you can miss. And I am just like, woo, like that stress is gone. But I do know exactly, like in the future for me, if I want something higher to continue not having to take any retakes, because we could take only 3 retakes out of the 5 tests that we have. We have other tests, but for these type of, like, I think they call them, I forgot the exact name, but that they call them, but basically the sitting down, writing out test, we could have 3 retakes total. So let's say, for example, I didn't pass this test and I had to take a retake, and I passed that retake. I now only have 2 retakes left for a total of 4 more tests that we have. I still got 3 retakes left with a total of 4 more tests that we have. I'm gonna make sure I study harder than I have studied. Like, I'm not saying I didn't study at all, but, you know, I'm gonna study even harder. Unfortunately, that we did lose some people along the way. It's mainly been because of attendance. It hasn't been for testing wise, because this was our first test, so Anybody who didn't get a passing grade, they're able to take a retake on our first day of in-person training, which is next week. So we have lost some people, mainly again because of attendance, or basically being late. And only one person that I know of so far actually voluntarily left because of, it's not because of the difficulty, it was because of other opportunities. And I don't blame them. Like, if they see a better opportunity, if you see a better opportunity, go for it. So I am, you know, having wishes, good thoughts for them, that they make it on that journey and, you know, be at their dream job. So that was my last update for week 1 of training, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.